and welcome back to my channel. I'm B from Plan With Studio B16, and today we are doing a plan with me in my Happy Planner, a classic one. And it's the week of 31st of August to the 6th of September, which means this is going to be a Harry Potter themed spread because we're going back to Hogwarts. So I am using my stencils and I am going to do trying to do some clouds and a little bit of grass-ish just to make it like scenery on the train kind of thing. And I need some circles. I need a little one. I think this one will work. Yeah. So I'm a bit unsure if I'm going to start with the grass or the clouds because I'm not sure how I'm going to do the grass. I'm using Distress inks from Ranger, Tim Holtz, and this is the Evergreen bow. I will just have to get a smaller brush. So I think we'll do this one. So I'm doing something I've never done before, so I have no clue if it's going to turn out okay or... looks okay. I think this brush was best one to use for this because it's almost doing a grass-y effect. And the brush I'm using here is actually a makeup brush. I now have a collection of blending brushes that's specific for this task. But before I bought them, I had makeup brushes that I didn't use because I don't really use makeup. I'm too lazy for that. I just use mascara, and I had all this, I had a set of 12 makeup brushes or something like that I didn't use, and they have been laying unused in my drawer for about 2-3 years. And then I wanted to try the stamping things. I bought inks and thought, oh, I might as well use the makeup brushes for something, so I use them to stamp with. So you can buy a pack of 12 off eBay or Amazon for pretty cheap and use them. That works just as fun. Now to the clouds. This one turns out too dark, so we'll skip that one and use the Salty Ocean one. And the first square here, or whatever we call it. I'm going to do a brick wall there with the platform 9 3/4. That's the plan at least. So we need go for that one. Do I think just taking off some old color so it don't get too dark. I want it to be a pretty light sky, so there we go. That's pretty, that's okay, I think. And we're using we are using number 92. That's a little bit longer. Oh, I need to. Here I'm just using some regular copy paper with some not so sticky tape on the back, because I don't want the sky to go over. I just want it to stay inside of the top boxes. So and so we're just making some clouds. And I forgot that I wanted to I also wanted a crease line here, and now I'm gone over the line. The question is, have I ruined it, or can it be? Just do that and see if we can fix it later. Stay put. And on the left side, it's not that important because I'm going to do the brick wall there. So that's okay. There. And come with me. Tape. I got a new tape that's much more sticky than the last one, and kind of rips my pages. I don't like that. So there we have some sky and some grass, so we can move on to the next page. So we're going for the sticky tape here to keep the there. And we can take that one there. And then I don't have, just divide this into 2 pieces. There. So those two are not stick down. What is why? So those 2 paper pieces on the sides are not stuck down. So I'll just have to be a little careful with those. Do not move them around and so. We stuff it there. Oh, we can go back in there. Stop moving around. So we'll just tape them down. There. Yabo. And now we'll just keep making clouds. And I'm not going back for more ink because I want the clouds to be light and fluffy. So I'm like just using the ink that's still in the brush and on the stencil. So the question is, are you a Harry Potter fan? I absolutely love Harry Potter. It's me and my brother, every Christmas we do a Harry Potter marathon. So we watch all the movies during Christmas. And I love that. My husband is not such a big fan, so he's not really that impressed by the marathon. We always do. Oh, look at the cute little clouds. And now we're going to do the brick wall. And I am not sure if I want... I think I wanted to maybe overlap just a little over to the other side. And I'm testing out the fired brick color in ink, not oxide, so I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. The thing is, I don't want it to overlap the left side, so we're going to get the paper, and we can do it like that maybe. There. That's a random fact about me. I hiccup every single day, almost. And I have done that since I went to high school. Back then they could sit with a clock and just count down like 3, 2, 1, and I will go. My body doesn't really like sugar, so when I have eaten something with sugar in it or something that turns into sugar in the body, I do hiccups, but it's only 1 or 2 and then I'm done. So I think if that's the worst my body can do, so that I can live with that. If he, ooh, that was a lot more vibrant than what I had intended. And if we just there, I don't want it to go over. The oxides are a little more muted in the color. So if you want more vibrant colors, go for the inks. Do I want it to go all the way out there? I don't know. But if we do just go like this, maybe. Then we have the brick wall, and right there. So it's maybe not the best Harry Potter themed spread I've done, but we're going to make it work. So we are doing Hogwarts over here, and we need some Papermate flares. They are one of my favorites, and my Stabilo 0.88. I get a lot of questions about what pens I use and what pens I feel work the best with the stencils. I like the fine liners are absolutely the best to use, and the finer they are, the better they are to get in the cracks and such. And they don't leave that much of a residue on the edges. I actually find this is kind of cute with the sky inside of it, but we are coloring it in, so it's going to be all black, because that's kind of what I do always. I started making stencils because I'm not really that great of I can't draw really. I maybe could like a 10-15 2020. Yeah, but okay, like 15-20 years ago. But I can't anymore. But I am creative and want my planner to look nice. That didn't work right anymore. Trying to test these. Yeah, much better. So I started making the stencils to help me get what I wanted, because I want to be creative, I want to draw-ish, but it don't really turn out the way I want, so I found the middle road. With the stencils I can still draw and get a great result. So and I think I'll just speed through some of this. And there we have Hogwarts. I should have prepared some quotes and stuff before I filmed this, but I never remember stuff like that before I actually sit down and do the filming, so that's something I have to draw in later or skip it, or yeah. So now we're going in with the train. Like there. Like you see, maybe did not see, but I flipped the stencil around, so it's like backwards. But you can also do that, so you can turn the motif around, because the train actually goes the other way. And now that I think about it, I don't really know why I did that. Because every time I do this sort of spread, Hogwarts is always on the right, so we're going to Hogwarts. We're not going home. Hello. Hello. So we're doing the train over here with a couple of cards, something or other after the locomotive. And then we are doing a flying car. And as I may have said earlier, we're doing the station platform 9 3/4 over here. And this is the first week of my vacation, my 3-week vacation. So we are staying home the entire time and doing some renovations here at home. We are finally starting to fix my new studio downstairs so I can start using that like 5 years later. But I'm moving from about 50 square feet, or it's not even that big, maybe, to kind of 500 square feet. So I'm going from teeny tiny, super small office studio to a pretty big one, where I have a bathroom, I have a kitchen, I have everything I need to do my work. Oh, come on. Don't stop working on me here now. Come on. So both of them are not really doing what they are supposed to do. Come on. Come on. It doesn't really turn out jet black without any shadings or lighter spaces when it does things like this. So, but I am working on not being a perfectionist anymore. I'm working on done is better than perfect. So do I want to do one more that it's like behind the bricks? Is that going to turn out okay, or is that going to be a dumb, stupid idea? I don't know. So we're doing it. And I'm already regretting this, but oh well. We do not like that. Not at all. So I should have stopped with only that one. But done is done. So we are coloring it in. So about there. maybe, or up a notch, maybe there. Coloring it so it's on the front of the brick instead. So I really use my peppermint flares to the end. I use them until it's nothing left. So that turned out better than if it just was behind the bricks. And then we have the question, do we use the big one? Or where is the 9 there? Or is it too big? Because I think this is going to be too small. And do I have anything that's in between there maybe? Trying to... this is bigger. And that's smaller. So, no. Did not work. And this is the same size. And that's the same size. So, no. That turned out amazing. So, what am I doing? The bigger or the smaller one? Oh, can you help me? Decide for me, please. I think we'll go with a bigger one, because the small one is so it's really small, and I don't know if I can get. You know what we'll do? We're trying it out here first. So, poor little paper mate. Ooh, and my thought was to do like this-ish. Kinda, and then I need that 9. Nice bat. That's not nice. Nine and stop rolling around. I think it's actually will fit pretty well. Yeah. Platform. We are going with the smaller one because that actually works. So we will need a new paper mate flare because these ones are not doing the job right now. I'll use them for other stuff, but now we need the sign to like shine, really, to be great. So we'll use the new paper mate. So about here or something. The middle is about there. I'm using the paper mate here to do the outlines because the paper mate is somewhat bigger than the Stabilo fine line. I actually wanted the sign to be white, but I decided not to make a template so it could stay white. So we are doing it this way. I can start this writing platform. So that's done. So it's not going to be that visible as I would have hoped, but it's going to be okay. Because as I said, better done than perfect. Because if you always need everything to be perfect, you will never be done and never get things done. So I know all about that. Took me months and months to paint a painting when I went to high school or college-ish. And it was straight lines, but I never got what's it called? I didn't like it, and it never got good enough. So I used like 6 months or something on it, but it should have just taken a week. So I'm done with that. Personal growth, you know. This is also a thing I love about the stencils I make, because I wanted them to be clear and see-through, so you can do what I'm doing now. So you can layer it on top and find the perfect spot where you want it. And you still see through. Oh, somewhat high, but and I'm going to connect the lines here so it's 9, and then we're using the paper mate for the line because it's somewhat thicker. So there you got that. So we are done with this side. Now we are doing the flying car over here, and then this is done. I may put in some footsteps. Ow! I just hit myself in the shin, and that hurts because I fell pretty hard here on Saturday when I was doing stuff downstairs to prepare so we can finally start fixing my studio. I face planted over some bricks, and I thought I actually crushed my knee. I didn't, thank you for that. But I actually lay there for the 15 to 20 minutes I couldn't move and thought, okay, this is it. This is the day when I actually break something in my body. But I didn't, so I'm lucky. So we're going with the car. I'm going for a more kind of subtle spread for the Harry Potter this week, because I'll usually do pretty big Harry Potter spreads, if anyone even understands that. Because I use inks all over the page, and I decorate the entire pages from the bottom to the top, everything. So I thought this time I'll try to do more of the less is more. But I think I'm also going to do spread in the like a nighttime spread, so we can do like some stars and stuff, some fun stuff. So we have the platform, we have the train, some cloudy cloud stuff, the flying car, and Hogwarts. So this is going to be my plain spread, and then because this is my this is my vacation week number 1, so I don't have any place to be or some stuff like that, but we have lots of stuff to do, so this week will just kind of be to-do lists, just so we can get what we want to do, get that done during the vacation. So we are going with that there. And just, if I'm rambling and you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry. Doing several things at the same time, thinking, speaking, and drawing, or concentrating, I tend to forget what I'm actually talking about, so I'm sorry. And I can tell you a secret. I am going to do a new stencil. I don't really know when it's going to be done, but an entire stencil with only footsteps. So you have a little with different positions and angles and stuff. Because on this one I wanted a straight line also, so you could have done more, but I couldn't fit it, so I wanted to, that's that one. I don't want the footsteps all over the place, so I'm trying to go like behind and stuff, like stuff today. There. So I think I'll do a kind of wave down here, and that's that. Because as I said, I didn't come armed with any quotes or so. So I don't up there. Doing it like that. It's kind of lined up there-ish. I know that not everyone loves Harry Potter, and that's okay, but I'm so incredibly happy that there is so many here in the Planner community that feels the same way and also does a lot of Harry Potter spreads. This community is the best. Oh, I forgot a couple of footsteps. That's not okay. There we go, I think. And then we can do another one that's all the way out here. Like so. There, maybe? Yes. That's nice. Ooh. And yes, I'm weird. But I have embraced it. I am me. And that's all that you gotta be. Just be you. Ooh. Somewhat off the page. I don't want that. Get in there. There. I think that's okay. And I think I'll do some to-do lists. If I find my little to-do stencil. I've been a bad girl this week. I have not cleaned up after myself. I'm not putting the stencils back in the stencil book, if you can call it that. So, there it is. So, what's that? Going to do lines and to-dos here, and then I'm going to keep this space down here clean for every other thing that comes our way. Ooh, crooked. Oh well. There. So there we have the spread. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the other way around. No, I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it clean. But I think I want to write vacation baby over here, just so I'll remember that it's vacation time. So And as you see, my penmanship is not the best. I'm working on that. I want to be able to do all the pretty lettering that so many others do, so I'm just working on getting better. And I'll just go in here and fix some stuff. And it's easier to do with the fine liner than going in with the paper made flare, because that's that one is thicker and may wreck it. So how do I want to do this then? Oh, I forgot I was doing, but do I want to do that in cursive or in caption? Big letters, big or small, big or small. Ew. It doesn't really match like the Harry Potter theme, but that's also okay. I don't think you hear it, but I'm thinking so much that my head is. Because I don't know if I want to do something around there, like stars and stuff, or just. So we're stopping there before we are doing something stupid. So I think that it's done. This is this week. So I think we'll stop there. So there, and I need to these ones, and I actually just used that one. There. I think these are all the stencils I used. Number 61 is a large one, 4 is a small one, and this is a divider stencil, it's called. And then the clouds were 92. So these are the 4 stencils I used to create this spread. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon. Have a fantastic day. You are awesome. Stay safe and bye.